The thing that people would always say about Watchmen is it's the unfilmable graphic novel. It was instantly viewed as a classic or as a work of literature that was beyond sort of its own genre. And it also ended up on the Time magazine list of the 100 greatest novels of the 20th century.
Oh, and for all you non-geeks out there, on this episode, I'm going to be delving into this most celebrated graphic novel and give you all the facts you need to know about this astounding piece of literature. Welcome to Love My Geek. Okay, first things first. What is Watchmen? Watchmen was first created back in 1986 as a 12-issue limited edition comic book series by renowned graphic novel writer Alan Moore. The story takes place in an alternate U.S. during the 80s. Both the U.S. and the Soviet Union are edging closer towards nuclear war, and costume heroes have been outlawed by legislation. A group of retired, man-made superheroes are suddenly thrown back together due to the mysterious murder of one of their former Watchmen, the comedian. The book goes into detail about the lives of the Watchmen, both past and present, and how they unravel a devious plot to save the world. So who are the Watchmen? First, there's Rorschach. He is the only one who continues to fight crime as an outlaw. He is the vigilante, the outcast of the group. Next is Dr. Manhattan. He is the only Watchman to possess superpowers. He glows blue, never ages, and can literally create and destroy matter with a flick of his finger. Night Owl is actually the second person to take on the Night Owl role. He is a retired, down-to-earth individual who seems to be a bit reserved and shy. The Silk Spectre is the only female Watchman. Following in her mother's footsteps, she is a woman who finds her strength throughout the book. Next is Ozymandias. Believed to be one of the smartest men on the planet, he retired from his costume adventures to create his own enterprise. Last but not least, my favorite character, the comedian. He is a cocky, chauvinist pig who continues working for the government after heroes were banned. He has a tough guy persona and is a man without fear or regret. Okay, now that you know a little bit more about the book and its creation, it's time to talk about the film. Yes, it's finally here, but the road it took to get here? What a doozy. There have been many attempts to make Watchmen into a feature film since 1986. It bounced around from studio to studio until it finally came to rest at Warner Brothers Studios in 2005. Although the film was finished and ready for release, it got another big slap in the face. Back in 2008, Fox Studios, the first to consider making Watchmen into a film, filed a lawsuit against Warner Brothers claiming that they still own the rights to Watchmen. This threatened the movie's release date, and rumors were even going around that the film would go straight to DVD. But luckily, they settled the dispute in January. The film was back on the map, just waiting to erupt into greatness. Well, I hope I educate some of you non-geeks out there about the greatness of Watchmen. So get off your butt and go see it already. It's playing in a theater near you. See you next time on Love My Geek. Live long and prosper.